Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today we're actually back with another bistro build and we're actually building in Windenburg today. And this is another one of those like rebuild of old save file builds that I've been doing somewhat recently, where I've gone back and I've kind of like redone save file builds that I did years ago, or you know, just things that I don't feel like fit anymore in my save file or that I want to redo because, like I said, they're either very old and you know they're in need of a redo because we've gotten a lot of packs or you know stuff like that. My building skills obviously have changed a lot since I started my save, or they're just builds that I feel like I didn't really plan out all that well, or you know I want to change where they are, you know what the lot types are, stuff like that. But we're going back and we're actually building on the old quarter. I believe it's like the old quarter inn lot originally that we're going to be building on, and originally it's a bar in Windenburg. It's like an old Tudor style bar, and the first build that I did here for my save was kind of like a bar slash restaurant, and I really like the way that turned out. I do still really like that build, but I believe that was just a renovation of the original EA build, so I didn't even make a video on it. It was before I had my channel, so it was an old build. Like, let's just say it like that. It was a really old build. It, like I said, it wasn't even an original build, it was just a renovation. So I wanted to go back in and kind of redo it and rethink it a little bit, and I actually decided to do this when we got the bistro kit. So I actually built this one like the day after I built that like cozy bistro cafe build that went up a couple of weeks ago, and I really like the way this build turned out. I actually just got it like fully edited and all of that stuff. It's been sitting on my PC for about, I don't know, like 2 weeks or something. But yeah, I've been really wanting to share this because I do really like the way it turned out, and it's kind of basically the same thing that I had the original as. So it's a bar slash restaurant. You can have it function as either of those two lot types. It fulfills all of the requirements to be set as a bar and obviously as well as a restaurant. But I decided to call it like the Old Quarter Bistro and Restaurant or something like that. I don't know exactly what I'm going to have this video's title be in the end, but it's some sort of bistro. It's kind of the vibe that I wanted to go for on like this corner build. Like, you know, the entry is on this corner, and it's just, I don't know, I really like the way it turned out. You guys will have to let me know what you think. But yeah, so the first floor is basically more of the restaurant space, and you know there's the kitchen in there, there's going to be a bathroom, there's obviously where you check in, there's going to be a bar downstairs and some seating. And then on the second floor I actually have more seating for the restaurant, but I have another bar, I have a big like record player, I have a dance floor. So that's kind of the more like bar space, I believe. You know, obviously if you run this as a bar lot, the game will like automatically generate a bartender, and I don't know which bar they will go to because unfortunately the game only generates one bartender per lot unless you hire more of them yourself. But you know, so they will be going to either the downstairs bar or the upstairs one. But there's a little bit more of like a gathering space upstairs basically. So there's, like I said, there's the dance floor. I also believe I added in, I can't remember if I ended up adding in a foosball table or not. I can't remember, but I know I added a dartboard upstairs. So it is a little bit more of the old like pub, you know, Windenburg pub space, I guess you could say. And then downstairs is more of the, you know, restaurant bit. But obviously if you play this as a restaurant, your Sims will also go and sit upstairs because that's just how the game works. But yeah, so we're still working on the exterior, and I wanted to make it blend into the surroundings as much as I could. So obviously I used a bunch of, you know, wallpapers and stuff like that from Get Together. I also used a couple of things from Discover University because Discover University's like style for the buildings are very similar to a lot of the, like, you know, get together things, the windows and stuff like that. They all match in pretty well. So yeah, I really like the way this exterior turned out. Now you will notice the way that I did the roofing upstairs. So I actually have like 3 floors on this build, but the 3rd floor is just decorative. It's just so that I could make the roof line look interesting. But the whole roofing idea and kind of like the entryway, like having it on a corner like that, was very much inspired by Jessica Pye. So a video that she did, I believe it was the first video that she did right after the Bistro Kit came out, was a bistro in, I think it might have been Brichester. I think. I could be wrong. It's been a couple of weeks since I've watched it, but so I can't exactly remember. But I will leave the video link down below in case you want to go ahead and check it out. But her video was this amazing bistro that was built on a corner like that, built on a diagonal, and the roofing was super interesting. So I actually took some inspiration from her build for the roofing especially. And yeah, just go ahead and check her video out, because like I said, she's an incredible builder. Like, she uploads 1 video a week usually, and they usually go out on Fridays. So I believe by the time you guys are seeing this, her video, like this week's video, will be out. But yeah, definitely go ahead and check out her channel. She's an incredible builder. Like, honestly, her builds blow my mind. The amount of detail that she puts in, the creativity, and the way that she uses certain items, especially debug items, they're absolutely incredible. So yeah, definitely go ahead, check out her channel. Like I said, I will leave the video that kind of inspired this one. I will leave that link down below. But yeah, so we've moved on to figuring out how I want to lay out the interior, because I wanted to have a nice amount of dining space, and I wanted to have a couple of different sized dining tables as well. So like 2-seaters, 4-seaters, stuff like that. And I really wanted to use those booths from the Bistro Kit. Now, I mentioned this in my previous Bistro build that I really wish we had gotten corner versions of those booths like we have with the dine out booths. So they like have the, you know, the straight ones, and then they have corner pieces. I really wish we got corner pieces for those, like really but I do really like the ones that we did get. You know, the colors, the swatches, all of that stuff is really pretty. I love the swatches, especially like there's so many pretty dark, like jewel tones, like green and blue and red. So yeah, I really like the way this build turned out. I also really like this like open entryway with that big chandelier from, I believe, Horse Ranch. And then we do have 2 bathrooms. We have a bathroom on the 1st floor and then on the 2nd floor as well. They're literally copies of each other. But yeah, so here we have that more like kind of informal space upstairs with another bar, the dance floor, you know, music, the dartboard, all of that stuff. I don't think I put in the foosball table from what I can see. I could be wrong, but I don't think I ended up going with it. But yeah, we also have obviously the kitchen downstairs. That's kind of like semi-open, which I really like the way that turned out. I wasn't sure how that would work in the end, but it actually ended up working out pretty well. I cannot speak. I feel like it's been forever since I've done a voiceover, and it's only been like a week or so since the last time I uploaded. But I have had an incredibly rough week, and you know, if you guys follow me over on Twitter, you already know about this, but over the weekend we had a big, like, my dad basically got hurt. He had to go to the ER. He's fine. So yeah, he's fine luckily. But then on Sunday, my cat decided to like go missing. So he hasn't, at the time I'm recording this on Thursday, he still hasn't been home. I have no idea where he could be. I have, you know, done everything that I can think of to get the word out, to look for him and all of that stuff. And at this point, I'm kind of just hoping and praying that he finds his way home. You know, he has gone missing once before when he was really young, and he found his way back home. But yeah, this is the first time he's ever gone missing since we've lived where we live currently. Sorry, I just hit the mic. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a emotional wreck at this point. So yeah, apologies if I'm a little bit more quiet, and obviously if I'm more quiet on social media, all of that stuff. I already mentioned this over on Twitter. But yeah, also that's why videos are a little bit sporadic at the moment. I wanted to have this video out way earlier in the week, and I couldn't. We also have my nephew over, and he's visiting for like almost 2 weeks. No, not 2 weeks. He's here from like Wednesday to Friday. So yeah, like 10 days. And this is the first time he's been here in months, since like mid-late 2023. So it's been months since he's been here. So yeah, we're all just hanging out, you know, all of that stuff. Kind of busy, busier than I would normally be. So yeah, that's why videos might be a little bit more sporadic. And I have a lot of big builds done that I need to find the motivation to actually edit. And I don't have that in me at the moment. And I also have a bunch of work in progress builds that are also bigger builds that I need to finish, but again, they're big and they're intimidating and they take forever. So yeah, just bear with me. But yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the fact that I'm all over the place with this voiceover. Apologies about that. But we've actually moved on into furnishing the kitchen, and as you guys can see, that one cooking station has those dividers from the bistro kit that I sized down and just raised them up onto a half wall to make it look like the kitchen is kind of open to the dining space. We have 2 kitchen like cooking stations. We have a fridge. It's just decorative. They don't need fridges for the restaurants to function. But I do have that. We have a dishwasher. I have a little coffee station as well, which again, not strictly necessary for the lot type. I just really like the way it looked, and I love the coffee machine that we got with the bistro kit. So I'm putting it wherever I can these days in builds. Like, it's my new favorite coffee machine that we have in the game. So yeah, but we've actually moved on to like just doing a little bit more decorating, and I did actually put in a foosball table. I just saw it. So yeah, we do have a foosball table apparently in the little bar area. But we're almost done with this build, you guys. We have a couple more minutes left, but I am so scatterbrained at this point that I feel like I need to end the voiceover here and just, you know, just take like a little bit of a breather before I go into the game and do the tour for you guys, because we will be doing the tour. I will be doing a live tour at the end, show you the build in more detail. But all that we have left to do on this build is a little bit more detailing on the interior. I switch up the dance floor a little bit, add a couple more details, and then I go ahead and furnish the exterior, because we do have obviously outside dining as well. I needed to have that. And I do go a little bit more decorative with the exterior than I probably needed to. I spend quite a bit of time in debug and live edit, but I will keep that in the video, I think, and just leave you guys with some music for the next like 2.5 minutes, and then we will be back for me to do the live tour at the end and show you guys the finished build in the game and all of that stuff. Or I don't know, do I want to leave you guys with music? I don't know. I don't think I will. I think I'll just end the voiceover off here and show you the exterior, like the finished portion, because like the finished build, because there's not much going on. I'm just going to go through debug, do some decorative things on the exterior, and I will show you that at the end in any case. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry this video is so all over the place. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, you know, do all of the fun YouTube things, and stick around. I'm going to be taking you into the game for a tour in just a second. And yeah, so let's go on. With all of that said, let me stop rambling, let me go and breathe for a second, and then go on ahead into the game and take a look at this build, all finished and done. Okay, so here we are in the game. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like on the gallery. It's called the Old Quarter Bistro and Bar. And yeah, this is what it would look like on the gallery. I don't know, I hate the fact that this is the front of the lot when I built it like kind of on a corner, so the picture doesn't look fantastic, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And this is the finished build. So as you can see, it's in Windenburg, obviously on the Old Quarter Inn lot, And this is the front, so we have obviously, you know, the entryway, we have a couple of seats outside. This is what I meant when I said I just decorated the exterior a little bit. So we have some bollards, we have some trees. I added in these banners. I also added in these lampposts to make it fit in with the surroundings. We have some benches around the back. We also have some benches around that side. And then we have kind of like the employees' entrance garbage. You know, this is where they would take it out. And that is basically the exterior. But going inside, you come in and you have some seating. We have the hostess station or the host station where your Sims can get seated for the restaurant. We have a bar. I use those new bar backs from the Bistro Kit. We have some seating. We have obviously some more dining space over here with a couple of booths. A little single, not single, but like couples dining table. We have the kitchen through here, and this is what I meant by like the open kitchen. But yeah, you come in, we have a little coffee station. We have the waiters, like bus, whatever they call it, the just waiter station. So yeah, for when they bus the tables and stuff. We have obviously a couple of cooking spots. We have a basically decorative fridge because they don't need fridges for restaurants to function. And then through this archway, we have a little hallway bit that goes obviously outside. But we also have the downstairs bathrooms over here. Nothing super special about them. And then going upstairs, we do have the foosball table, like I said. But we have some more seating. We have a couple of single and like, you know, 4-seater tables. We have a couple of 4-seater booths over here as well. And then we have the other bar with a little fireplace, the record music thing, and then a little dance floor and a dartboard, and then obviously the other bathroom that is literally a copy of the one downstairs. But yeah, that is basically the entire build, you guys. Like I said, the upstairs, the 3rd floor, is just decorative. It doesn't serve a purpose. I just blocked out the windows. I did use it to put down a really old TV because the bar lot type, you need a TV for that lot type to function. And I didn't want a TV in the actual like functional part of the build, so I just hid a TV upstairs so that the Sims like wouldn't want to go to it and use it all that often. Because I don't know about you, but whenever my Sims visit a bar that has a TV, all of the Sims in the entire lot are all clustered around the TV and they don't want to do anything else other than watch TV, which is really irritating. But yeah, so that is basically the whole build. Let me give you a little floor plan look. So this is just the 3rd floor. This is obviously the 2nd floor and then the 1st floor as well. So that is the whole build. But yeah, it is up on the gallery if you want to go ahead and download it. So yeah, that's the whole build, you guys. It is unfortunately not pack restricted at all because it is for my save file and I don't pack restrict the builds that I do for my save. But it is up on the gallery if you want to go ahead and download it. Like I said, all of the download information will be in the description as always. My gallery ID, a download link to the gallery website. Tray files will be up for channel members as always, and in 3 weeks they will be going up for everyone over on my Tumblr. And yeah, that is basically everything that I wanted to say about this build. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, if you did, give the video a like, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more Sims content. And, you know, leave me a comment, tell me what your favorite part is about this build, any build suggestions or ideas that you might have. I always love hearing those from you guys. But a huge thank you to my channel members as well for all of your support for the channel and for my content. It really does mean the world to me. And yeah, I will see you guys probably sometime early next week with another video. I know there have been a couple of leaks about the next expansion pack. I will not talk about that right now because I have a lot of thoughts, but hopefully next week we'll be getting a trailer, maybe, fingers crossed. So obviously I will do a trailer reaction if and when that comes out. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in my very next video. Bye everyone.